So being part of IR Global is what I want to do all the time for my business, because it gives me international reach. It also gives me local reach, connections with people that are also in the United States, in California, but also in the markets we operate. So we operate in Belgium, we operate in Africa. Belgium is for Europe, Africa is, the Lagos office in Nigeria is for Africa. And in the US, I met so many IR Global members in other jurisdictions that it opened our reach to help our clients find solutions for our clients.
Since the last couple of years ago, we work together, referral clients to each other. We work together, sharing knowledge to each other. Currently, we are more than a business partner, but friends. And apart from that, I also have chance to refer our client to Hong Kong and Singapore. This is our starting point, making a friends between our membership firm. This is very impressive to me.
One of the reasons we joined IR Global and why it's such a huge benefit is because of the global reach, the ability to serve our clients better by offering them attorneys in various jurisdictions that can address their needs expertly.
We're regularly looking for the opportunity. So we're currently have a project that's we're looking to put into Japan, and we have another project that's looking at Abu Dhabi. So we're active, and the network is certainly helping us to get work done.
Over the years that we've been members, we've given out a great deal of outgoing referrals in the U.S. and elsewhere. We'll get a call from someone, for example, in our San Diego office, someone needs counsel in Mexico. They have a dispute, a cross-border dispute or transaction. We go to our list of people, many of whom we know already. If not, we introduce ourselves. We get a very good reception from them. And there's an instant rapport between our firm and the law firm or other expert that we need outside of our jurisdiction. We have hired law firms in several states to work with us on cases where we don't have a presence and we need local counsel. We've done 3 or 4 of those in the last 6 months, and they've worked out fine. On an incoming level, in the past probably 2 to 3 months, an Italian firm that is a member had a need for our help on some transactional banking matters in California. Fortunately, I'm pleased to say that we just wrapped up a significant part of that and helped their client achieve the first objective they had. One of the members who's at this conference is a partner in a Mexican law firm. They have a client that is an international car rental company that had some problems in San Diego and in New York. They retained us. We've been working closely with them. The first case we were given has been resolved. I think they're very happy with the resolution. And the second one, we're in the process of getting it resolved.
IR Global has a full coverage all over the world. Second, be multidisciplinary. It offers the possibility to meet accountants, trust companies, and not only lawyers. And 3, the organization takes care of the quality control, which is essential for us. And we work a lot with the Netherlands, MaPrima, Casey Legal, John Wolfe, and others. In Spain with Bosco Gilbert and Mercedes Clavel. For example, Mercedes did a case for us where our client was the major shareholder of a Spanish company, and the minority wanted to force him to proceed to a capital increase. Our client didn't want to because it was ill-managed. Mercedes was able to have them drop their case, convince them that the mismanagement would be a dead-end street for them, and they dropped their case. We're very happy. We worked for Marco Rotarisi, accountant, who was able also to show to the minority shareholder that he should drop any case for damages because it was mismanaged, and very happy with the case.
One of the other first members that I met was an IR Global member in Milan, and I had some clients who had a manufacturing business in Australia and they're interested in developing further in Milan, so I put them in touch with a colleague in Milan. So it's been really helpful to me personally and for the firm to be able to provide people with access to experts all over the world. And that sort of helped the Australian members understand that even though we're somewhat isolated from the Northern Hemisphere, establishing a group within Australia, South Africa, New Zealand was an important thing.
We have a lot of clients that obviously, they need advice in different jurisdictions around the world. And as a firm, we felt the need, rather than lose those clients to go up to a big firm like the top four, we would join a network like IR Global so that we'd have local partners on the ground in those jurisdictions that we can then just sort of pick the phone up to and recommend our client to, and it's an extension of our service.
Mainly most of the work I've referred has been legal work in and around sale, M&A type activity, mainly client sales, odd bits of HR, employment kind of advice.
I recently had a client that needed trade-related help in numerous jurisdictions around the world. And of course, I needed to reach out to someone that I could trust, who had been vetted by a wonderful group such as IR Global. So definitely we were able to meet the client's needs because there were at least 4 different international countries that were involved in this process.
Currently have transactions where we've referred work to wiki partners in Switzerland. We've got an active and ongoing engagement with them, with a firm of the client. In fact, there's a meeting in my office this morning with them, and in regards to a project we're working on with wiki partners. Thomas Pletty, we've also working with. Premier is another organization that we're working with on this specific project, and these are all active deals that are going on as I'm doing this interview.
I recently got a call from a member from France. She has a client that opened up a sunglass shop in New York. He was doing some construction renovation. There was an accident. She reached out to me. She knows that that's in my wheelhouse, and she was able to make that recommendation with confidence that I can handle it. And we've worked very well together, and the client's happy. So it's been a nice synergy.
In terms of inbound work from the network, that's been quite exciting as well. We had a substantial opportunity to work with a member firm in Chicago. As a result of that, we actually took membership of the PCAOB and became qualified to do US audits so that we could subcontract to that firm.
I've probably had more inbound work from some of the members in the group. I had some work from an Italian firm where they set up a company in the UK, and we took care of incorporating that company and carrying out their compliance work in terms of the accounts, VAT, payroll services.
The IR Global member is making sure that I'm getting a fee for it, and I didn't ask for anything. So the IR Global member is protecting me to get me my fee, and I never asked for a fee. I just made an introduction. Near my friend from Belgium who told me that there's going to be something in it for me. I said, look, solve the problem. That's all I want, because the IR Global member will tell everyone that I solved their problem. And that's what I want, to be a problem solver for people who ask me if I know someone. And I'm glad to share my Rolodex with other trusted advisors, but people that I can vouch for.